Hey y'all, happy Halloween and happy day 13 of my 13 days of Halloween. I can't believe it is already the last day. So I thought I would end with another favorite character, Maleficent, but once again with a twist. So I'm doing half Maleficent, half dragon since she is a dragon as well. So this is similar to my Daenerys look from last year since she's the mother of dragons. And then the year before that, I did the cartoon Maleficent. But since I've been kind of doing characters with a twist this year, I thought this would be the perfect addition. And I love how it turned out. I think it is one of my favorite looks from this year. But I'm starting off with the Maleficent side since it is the easiest, obviously. And I am using a lighter foundation this time since she is more fair. So I'm putting it all over the one side of my face. And then I'm going to do my concealer and set everything with a translucent setting powder. So it wouldn't be a Halloween look of mine if I didn't struggle a little bit. I think something went wrong with just about every look this year, but that's okay. And I actually love showing y'all whenever I struggle because it lets you see that even I mess up and I am far from perfect. So if you ever try and recreate any of my Halloween looks, my normal looks, or anyone else's looks, don't get frustrated if you can't get it the first time. Makeup is supposed to be fun and it wipes off, so just keep trying and have fun with it. But what I'm trying to do here is do the prosthetic like on the Angelina Jolie Maleficent. And I think I mentioned this in another Halloween look, but apparently I forgot how to use wax this year. I don't think I put any spirit gum down. That is probably why it's not sticking to me. So I wasn't liking it and I ended up just taking it off completely. But like I said, I wanted y'all to see the bad parts along with the good parts. I just looked and I spent over 10 minutes working on that wax, and I know it looks awful, so just ignore it because I am going to be taking it off eventually. But now I'm going to get started on the dragon side, and I am going to be putting some scales on top of my brow, so I wanted to protect it. So I did use just a regular Elmer's glue stick, and then I'm going to put translucent setting powder on top just so it's not sticky. Now I'm attaching my dragon scales, and I did make these ahead of time using air dry clay, and that's the same thing I used last year for my Daenerys look. But last year I made them as I went, which was not the best idea because whenever I glued them down, I kind of pressed the front flat. So it looks a lot better this year because it kind of hardens once you let it sit. And don't pay attention to the colors. I will be painting them all the same, but I should have used lighter colors for all of them because it was kind of hard to paint, but it all worked out, and I am attaching them with spirit gum. I did go ahead and outline where the headpiece was going to be, so that is what is on my forehead. That way I knew where I didn't have to paint. So now I'm just going to paint the dragon side all purple, including the scales. I finished painting off camera as well because it was taking forever to paint all the scales because I didn't want to knock them off. And I think it's funny, you can tell which clay was darker because it made the paint darker, but it all evens out. So now I'm just taking a black paint and adding some dimension. Using that same black paint and a very tiny brush, I'm drawing scales on the lower part of my face, and then I'm going to add some white paint in the middle to make them look more scale-like. I decided to add some white to the scales too for even more dimension. I never really have a plan on colors. I just play around with it until I'm happy with how it looks. And I had to take a little break to pet my little fur son, Copper. He is a mini golden doodle, and I have another one. Her name is Daisy. She's also a mini golden doodle, and they are real brother and sister, but from different litters. But anyways, back to the makeup. As you can see, I finally took off that terrible wax, and then I ended up putting the foundation back on, and now I'm going to get started on the rest of Maleficent's makeup. I had to put Copper down because he kept trying to lick my face, but now I'm just contouring, and this is what I should have done to begin with. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way with some gray eyeshadow, and then I'm going to get started on my brows. I'm just doing them normal, and I'm using the Benefit Brow Pomade. I lined my lower waterline with a black eyeliner, and now I'm starting on the eyeshadow. I am going to do a light smoky eye for this look, so I'm starting off with a light brown above my crease as my transition color, and then I'm going to go in with a dark brown in my crease and put it on the outer corner of my lid as well. I did take that same dark brown eyeshadow and tightline my lower lash line. Now I'm adding mascara to both sides because I'm going to add false lashes to both sides. To finish up the Maleficent side, I added some red lipstick, and I didn't really like how the lips looked on the dragon side, so now I'm going over it with black paint, and then I'm going to go back in with the little wispy marks to make it all blend together, and that will complete this look. I really hope that y'all enjoyed my 13 Days of Halloween 2021. Comment down below and let me know which look was your favorite from this year, but if you enjoyed this look, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will get back to my normal videos next week, and I have some fun ones planned, so you don't want to miss those. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.